Okay. Welcome back, everyone. As we continue through the Ace Attorney Trilogy. We are just about to start Case 4 of the first game. Turnabout Goodbyes. So let's get started. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Oh. Huh? Edgeworth! What the hell? Well, we're off to a fantastic start. December 25th, 10 a.m., Wright & Company Law Offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. What is that? Is that like spirit training or something? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course. Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy. In a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? Huh? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We are up this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yeah, Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Alright. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimless and confusion for later. Well, any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing under a waterfall. Well, alright then. Let's see if we can talk to Edgeworth and see what the hell's going on. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? Guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. It might get the wrong idea, huh? Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? Did he... Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. You think? Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Are you not entertained? Nick, should we be laughing? No, that's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. Hey, Coolio. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. What? I went to see Gordy. Really, the creature in the lake? Didn't expect you'd be a follower of that stuff. What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Flash my badge. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet-behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. Yep, now Edgeworth is being accused. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. Yeah, I guess, what goes around comes around, I guess. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. He really does not want our help. Maybe we can still go to Gourd Lake and check that out. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. What else in this series? Murder. Yeah. Otherwise we don't know anything about who the victim was. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal! There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! Trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double! But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. He's still on about that. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. See if we can get some information out of him. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? Cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cool down the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I've forgotten. Where do you gain me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what that witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Ah, yes. I know what you mean. She was acting pretty damn weird towards the end there. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Atua gave me permission to kill him. Yeah, really. I could totally see that. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal! You should have heard him talking about you after that trial! He kept saying, right, over and over! Oh, Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. Briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. Guess you heard. Gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? How about... That would be helpful. Well, yes, you have any information on the victim? Edgelord has the hots for Nick. Oh, it sounds like those two get shipped pretty frequently. Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, see, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come on down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. Got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Okay, anything to... Probably nothing important to examine here. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has an effect on some people. You should join the literature club, Nick. No, probably not. Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay. Public beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. That was the last time I ever heard somebody use that expression anyways. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. The name like samurai dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. Ah, yeah. I mean, like, you know. Nope. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Ah, yes, that show. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, you know the ones. You see me a lot around New Year's. Yeah, it is a little weird. Because, like, when I investigate, I have to... Rather than just clicking on stuff, I actually have to like, pick up the magnifying glass and drag it around. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Yes. Poppers. Actually, we do want these. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. She already took them. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string and it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Anything else to check out here? Gourd Lake Woods Boat Rental Shop. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They got guts camping at the scene of a murder. And blatantly in front of a no camping sign. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. Wonder if this is the witness that Gumshoe was talking about. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Where are they, though? This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. From here, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans always made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then. I am not having this conversation. Oh, Maya. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. There we go. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Let's take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Oh. Oh, shit. What did you do, Maya? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you get your hands off of that! Oh, jeez. Nice afro, lady. It doesn't detect your lies. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Oh, what? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how you all Yanks think. Yanks? I say, there's some folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because we might be dumb doesn't mean I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. Who are you now? A chaperone? No, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. Guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You cop or something? I'm a lawyer. Not naming any names because she didn't ask for our names. Right. Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. So I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why don't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? She run away. Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Meteor showers, huh? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I haven't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. Seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I'd seen when. Really? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. Genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Loud noises? Like a gunshot? A programmable camera. Neat. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha. Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. This camera's rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises like a party popper. Is there... Lotta? Yeah? So your camera triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? Yes, it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him, though. Well, if I got something, I can be witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, here. Okay. She went inside her SUV. Guess we should come back later. Alright then. Let's see. The boat rental shop. If they were out on a boat... Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? How about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Oops, wait, no, I don't want to move. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There's some boats floating at the dock. Is one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Hmm? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'll find any helpful clues in there. Guess there's nothing else to see here. What we should do, though, we can now go to the police station. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Really? Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial starting tomorrow is scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. You have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that. Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Can you show me that photo of the victim? So we don't know who he is, huh? That face! Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling I met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. Those are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. Guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests. Interesting way of doing it. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Gord Lake. Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. Okay. I want to talk to you about. Wonder if, I guess we should go see if Lotta got that photo developed. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My old man Cameron took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Okay, wait. See? He's shooting it with that pistol. Looks like it, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah. Well... The hell was that? Did I get a... Oh, did I... Did I get a new follower? Oh, yes! Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Mello88? Yeah, there wasn't enough... There was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know... Seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. Wait, what? And you didn't tell us before because... Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What, can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? And tell us what you saw too, please? Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'll sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Aw, shit. Oh, we kind of shot ourselves in the ass that time. Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn! She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Taken automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Huh? What the fuck is Santa doing here? Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Oh, Larry. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Kianse? Seriously? Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's a fine woman, Nick. It's her idea I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. She bought this for you. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute! Nick, who's she? She's not your, not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Of Mia? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, have to take care of a little sister. No, not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Mike. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think she, hit a little too close to home. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake, and the trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth? Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! Hmm? You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. Oh, you all went to school together. Okay. What? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got proboscis on his knee? No, dumbass. No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about that man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Interesting. Do you know Nick? Nick? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kinda look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. Yeah, that's a pretty lame pun. The samurai thing was Fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh dear. Is Maya's head in the gutter now? Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Yeah. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. God dang Loch Ness Monster, always needing 350. Wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Okay, I guess that's everything, unless there's something we need to show him. I don't... Let's see if he... What's this? You know my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Well... Should we go back and talk to Edgeworth again? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just, something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Oh yeah, she seemed to recognize the guy that was killed. Right? Hey, I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. What? I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Grossberg knows something about this guy. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's, something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it, then? Something the matter? Yeah, how did you grow that epic Pringles stash? No, strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond! Robert Hammond! Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. You just said he was the guy Edgeworth. Okay, I probably should have... I might have gone a little out of order. I probably should have talked to him about this first. Oopsie. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Yeah, the one that White chiseled from you. Oh yes, I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it is stolen. Suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Who's this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond? He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. Ah, that comes up again. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Yeah, this comes up once again. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Oh, yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Ooh, this... That looks real bad for Edgeworth now. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Oh, the picture of that woman we saw before. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Ah. Oh boy. Assuming Edgeworth is still gonna talk to us. What's this? I was hoping you gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Okay. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you'll always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. Sounds like there's a lot of, quite a bit of conspiracy in that. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Okay, now we're getting somewhere with him. DL6 incident was when my father died. Oh. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. He did? My memories from that time are foggy. I would imagine so. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. You thought it was about to end? About to end? Right, that's why Edgeworth became a prosecutor instead of a defense attorney. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Ah. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd probably be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Guess that's understandable. Anything here I can show him? Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Ah. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? What? Seriously? It's calming down. That was scary. The hell? I mean, I guess Japan's pretty prone to earthquakes, but where's Edgeworth? Huh? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Said she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. Oh, Lotta. What's this all about, pal? Lotta Hart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. And maybe it'll work to our advantage. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Oh, dear. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal! Hey, guess feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. Pretty used to him by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh yeah, he did seem pretty, shook up by it. Pun maybe intended. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. Gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of him when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Sounds like quite a lot. Okay, though. Trial time. Hello, Q-Wake-san. Welcome to the stream. Karma. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Oh, really? Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Yeah, everyone's saying the same about you. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. Really? What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Was he Edgeworth's mentor, then? So was he your teacher, then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Somehow I doubt that, Maya. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Oh, speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Don't think you can channel her? I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. All right. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, that's him, huh? Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Karma's a bitch. Indeed. Indeed, Coolio. Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Oh, no, go back. Sorry. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at this map. Okay. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. Bada. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest, now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma? Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Huh? Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Oh, damn, this guy's... Yes, of course. You're quite right. Are you serious? No, he's not! Oh my god. I don't like where this is going. Man called the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now! Jeez. A man called the station 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yeah. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right? Oh. That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. He is the ultimate defense attorney, yes. Different people? There were two witnesses. Who is the other... Okay, so the first witness that Dick mentioned wasn't Lotta, then. It was some other guy. The testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who is camping. The woman who is camping, Lotta Hearts. Then who is the other guy? What happened next, Detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Cold, hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Ah, found the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that's a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Oh boy. Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Fired 3 times! Wait a second. That's kind of fishy. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Ah, not a forensics person, huh, Maya? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was discovered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. No, don't you dare. However, you wish to hear that a witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. I'll call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Really, we're calling a recess already? Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Oh, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Oh my god. Court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Yeah, no kidding. It seems to happen in all these games, though. The judge is the prosecutor's bitch until, at least until such time. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. You're not making this any easier on yourself, Edgeworth. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? Okay, weird. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Well, okay, I guess I can see why he's not really been talking much, because this all does sound very weird. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Aw. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No. Aw, you're not... No, you're not useless. Of course not, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh. Sorry. Oops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Okay. Lotta Hart, you're a research student at university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Oh. Y'all need to learn some manners. Oh, she's gonna put the sass on him. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Wasn't there anything in the lake but a boat. Enough. Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. You can't see shit in that photo, though. How the hell is that evidence? Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. No, it's not! Are you freaking kidding me? I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds the defendant... Yes, thank you, Phoenix. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You'll only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You'll fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I mean, there's gotta be, right? I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. Pray for your sake, this isn't a waste of time. Okay. Christmas Eve, just after midnight. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. I looked out the window. I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. Now, this part interests me. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There's anything on the lake with that boat. Are you sure about that? Sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. What if we press further? How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... What now? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Good God. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. I'm sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. I have a couple of ideas on what to present. I don't recall which it is at which time, though. Two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Well, actually, no. Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witnesses testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Like that boat. You were in your car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Yeah, I think so too, actually. Miss Hart, can you be more specific about your research? Oh god, this guy. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Oh, God. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor... You keep your promise. Promise? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick? Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but... if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Huh? Now what? Who's that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Oh, Maya getting assertive. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the offense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. It's a big idea to treat me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. But he's in contempt of court and must leave. No. Shit. What? Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Aha! Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Thank you! Thank you for finally growing a spine. What? Ms. Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Oh, Maya. Very well. Maya Fey, you'll leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya? Aw. Thanks, Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. Right out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in there or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. What about the other man? You can't expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Oh, seriously? Oh, you're gonna do me like this now, huh? That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Saw it clear as day. Well, yeah, this is the photo. You again, you can't see shit in that photo. How on earth could you see that clear as day? Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it couldn't capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. God damn it, Coolio. I was hoping I wouldn't have to make that reference. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please! Yet now she said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting on my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked through with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic. What now? The issue we are concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Yeah, I'm doubting that very much. The camera's irrelevant to this case. Can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Hell yeah, I do. Okay, this is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I'll continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Fake it till you make it, Phoenix. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart. Oh. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. What? Oh, now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard the noise on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room in doubt for her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. But she had it facing the lake and set up to take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Yeah. Objection! You are photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? I think I know what. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was she trying to photograph at the lake? Gordy. Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see if proof I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Oh shit, I meant to say I do have proof. Your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I am sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he taunt me so I get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Isn't it still the camera? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. He got me. So what? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Oh, jeez. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection.
Oh. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection.
Oh boy. I claim the defendant's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? Is it? If there's no problem with the testimony at this time, we'll let the witness leave. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Actually, I'm not researching. Okay. Scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's what... Okay, this all sounds fine. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake.
Hold it.
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know, she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Saw a flash from one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. That lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore either. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Which do I hit her with? Bang. Wasn't much else to look at. Again, I doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you're far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. There we go, yeah. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Now we gotcha. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took the photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of Mike, but should let us see who's who. Oh. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I'll bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. Enlarge and enhance. Well, she did admit it would drop the photo's quality a bit. But still. Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. Again. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection.
What? Because it does not exist. Oh, now it doesn't exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show in court in the first place. Oh, she nailed your ass. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Why? Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still can't see who's firing in this. Yes, but he's holding the gun in his left hand. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I'd like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. None too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Wait. Your Honor, this evidence...
Objection.
What now? I believe we've spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. What should I do? Wait. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts.
Take that!
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, who shot our victim? Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry, Mrs. Hart, the victim himself. Is that what we're gonna go with? There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you're saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. So much for the duct tape. So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Oh. Okay, that was updated. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. I considered the possibility of suicide, however, that didn't help me get a guilty verdict, so I threw it out. Pretty much, yeah, that sounds like Von Karma's M.O. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Ooh, somebody's salty. That is all. The court's adjourned. Oh, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? Yeah, if you were there, couldn't you tell us anything? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding. Look. I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yeah, she did kind of put herself on the line for both of us. tell her I think she's cute. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang that she heard. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on December 25th. Okay. I guess that's alright for now, but time to start another day of investigating. Which I'll take a quick break and I'll be back in just a few minutes, so I'll see you guys then.